Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is Ironworks MTG, and today we're here for another modern quickie. This hand looks like a keep. We've got turn 2 Lily on the play. Can't say no to that. Anyway, this list, we're featuring Dark Confidant. We're playing 2 copies. It's been a while since Dark Confidant has been considered a must-play in Jund. But I think it's still viable in small numbers, so we're going to try it out today, see how it does. We're playing 22 lands, and Dark Confidant has another card advantage engine as opposed to Liliana the Veil. And yeah, just some simple testing. See if we can find a game worth posting. So we'll lead on a turn 1 Ragavan. And pass back to the opponent. Hall of the Storm Giants. Interesting. Okay, so this is probably some kind of blue-white control deck. Playing that on the top end. Pretty cool. Let's get in here with Ragavan and maybe land a turn 2 Lily. And I think that's going to be really good against a turn 1 Hall of the Storm Giants. Counter spell. All right. Well, can't cast that obviously. Let's fire up. See if we can resolve this Liliana. Unless our opponent has like force negation or something, but shall see. They thought scour themselves. Okay. Okay. Pretty interesting. We see Snapcaster Mage, Thought Scour. Okay. So not exactly sure what we're up against. But I'm still pretty confident that Lily's going to be good. Here, I think we'll discard the redundant Ragavan. If they end up killing our Ragavan, we could just pick one up with a K command. We can go like... We can try to really deplete our opponent with this draw between a K command, another Inquisition, and a Lily uptick. Prismari command, okay. Opt, sure. They bottom, okay, and island pass. Pretty interesting. Let's connect with Ragavan first. Okay, can't cast that. I think we're most interested in Inquisitioning here before we do anything else, and I might go for like the full discard. Opponent scoops. They don't want us to know what they're up to. Okay, so we see Prismari command, Archmage's Charm. I feel like this might be some kind of Through the Breach style deck since they're playing Prismari command. So I'll bring in these brutalities as additional discard. Without really, and they played Thought Scour, so that kind of makes me want to play Spellbomb as well. I see Snapcaster Mage as well. Maybe we'll kind of go a little conservative though. I think that I didn't see any Planeswalkers. Maybe Grist isn't that great, but Grist gets around a lot of their counter magic being a creature. Or potentially. We don't know that for sure. Ragavan's going to be sweet. Lightning Bolts, meh. We'll start by cutting Fatal Push and Terminate. I think this is a matchup where Dark Confidant can be pretty good too, so hopefully he gets to make a feature. Let's go. I think they'll have a lot of trouble removing Klothys, so we'll bring in Klothys and a Spellbomb. And do I want to fit in one more Spellbomb? I think I don't. I think this is probably fine until we see that they're like very all in on the graveyard thing. Because we're just not sure what we're facing yet. Okay. Hand seems a little medium here. I think we're gonna mulligan. This seems a lot better. I'll bottom Grist. Opponent leads on island. Hey, another turn 2 Lily. Yes, please. Although this time Lily may be subjected to counterspell. If our opponent goes shields down, we're definitely putting this Lily into play. I can't see that happening though. They're playing counterspell and Archmage's Charm, and they seem to be Thoughtseize very good at playing at instant speed, so I'd be surprised to see them tap out here. But okay, so we see a Scalding Tarn. And pass back to us. If they deal with our Ragavan, we'll just play Wrenn and Six. Thoughtseize. Oh, I don't really want to cast that. Do I go for a Lily here? Maybe I just... Let's run out the Wrenn. I think that the Lily's more valuable than the Wrenn. But it's tricky. Yeah, let's run out the Wrenn here. I think the Lily is more valuable in this matchup. If the Wrenn gets countered, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm going to play a bigger Tarmogoyf. I also think that... oh, Spell Pierce, okay. Nope. Maybe we should have played the Goyf. They could still have Counterspell. That was just like a very clean window to be able to resolve a Spell Pierce. They thought Scour. Yep. We should probably be playing around Blood Moon at least a little, huh? Well, we do have a treasure token, so I guess that's playing around Blood Moon a little. Beep beep. Let my Ragavan connect, please. They let Wrenn and Six resolve. I'm going for the Lily here. If the Lily eats an Archmage's Charm, that's actually fine because... Oh, and they get a Spell Pierce. Okay, so that's like... kind of crappy, I would say. They're gonna Spell Pierce the Lily. Sucks. Sucks. So now the Wrenn will, or the Snap can attack the Wrenn, but the Wrenn can hit back. They may as well attack the Wrenn as opposed to letting the using it to block the Ragavan won't work. So they'll attack the Wrenn. If they do I uptick, just ignore the Snap and uptick and oh geez. Okay, so yeah, this is like a Murktide control deck, basically. which makes a lot of sense. Play patterns add up. They're holding up counterspell. They might counter this Goyf. But I think we have to do this, put ourselves in like a racing situation. Sure. Okay. We'll probably cut those Collective Brutalities and bring in the rest of our spell bombs. We're seeing now that Collective Brutality is not doing as much work as we had hoped. They're not playing some dumb combo deck, or at least I doubt it with the presence of Murktide Regent. Okay, so they top. This is probably more counter magic. Discard would be nice here, sort of. Like then we get to take both these cards, but we're still not really accomplishing much. Spellbomb. Okay. Let's start by attacking with Ragavan. Whenever an instant sorcery leaves your graveyard. So the Spellbomb actually will grow the Murktide Regent, which is kind of funny. All right. The only case that it would make a difference is if they have an actual exact lightning bolt, I guess. Oh, another Murktide. So we should have just... Yep. Yep, take an 8 here. I think we're just dead, right? Certainly have to crack the Spellbomb, just looking for like Terminate or something. 2 damage discard, why not? Returning the Goyf doesn't do anything. Let's see if we can get some more info. They just discard a Steam Vents. Brutality doesn't. Okay, well. We're just dead here anyway, but just trying to see what we can see. Counterspell, sure, whatever. Okay. Alrighty, so these are good. Terminates are actually good as they kill the Murktide, but the lightning bolts are medium. So let's start by cutting a bolt. The Grist is good, the Lily's good. All the answers to Murktide is where we want to be. Let's cut one more bolt here. Just run it like this, I guess. Yeah, let's try this out. Are we supposed to be playing around Blood Moon? I think we can play around Blood Moon pretty reasonably, thanks to Ragavan. Makes Blood Moon a lot worse against Jund. I've even seen Jund decks playing Blood Moon in their sideboard. Actually, we tried that out on the channel in our most recent league. And yeah, I said we were looking for the Terminate, but I've forgotten that we had cut Terminates, having not seen the Murktide. So maybe that was pretty good of our opponent to scoop to the hand disruption. They were like so far behind. Let's keep this. We've got a turn 1 Ragavan. Looks pretty decent. It's hard to say no to it. All right, let's put, I will play 100 tickets. Okay, attack with Ragavan, and I think we will Thoughtseize to clear the way for this Wrenn and Six. And I'll grab a swamp here. Electrolyze, Charm, Snap Gust. The Gust deals with Wrenn. The Electrolyze, it's pretty tricky, huh? If they want to Gust deal with Wrenn, though, that's kind of their whole turn, right? It doesn't seem that bad. But then they Archmage's Charm the following turn. I think I'm going to let them keep the Gust. I'm looking at this Archmage's Charm. They can, like, snap Archmage's Charm later. Feels bad. If we're really doubting ourselves, we could just take the Snapcaster Mage. It's usually pretty safe. It's between Snap and Charm. Let's take Charm, because they're not going to snap Charm anyway. With Archmage's Charm and Hall of the Storm Giants, I think that's not likely that our opponent's going to be playing Blood Moon. Or if they do, it might actually just not work out for them that well anyway. Dark Confidant. Hello, sir. Man of the hour, right? Here they might gust our Wrenn. Oh, they're going to gust our... Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's getting shuffled. So whatever, bottom. And I don't want to run out the Dark Confidant because it's just going to get eaten by the Electrolyze. I'll wait until they spend it on something or for a turn that we can double spell. So now they've got Electrolyze up, sure. Okay. Let's grab Mountain here. And I think I'll Ragavan. Sure, they can Electrolyze, but that's fine. We'll just pick it up with the K command. They go Electrolyze me. I can pick up Ragavan and make them discard. And I think I'll do it during my turn so they have the least number of options possible. And then they don't counter my K command and I get my 2-for-1. When I say least amount of options possible, I mean like least amount of draw options possible. It gives them the least amount of information. Petty Theft on Tarmogoyf. It's actually quite annoying. Especially, do they have like a... Okay, they have Opt. So now they can have Snap Aether Gust. If they want to Snap Aether Gust, I'm fine with that. We can kill this. Okay, so they bolt. They can like Snap Bolt, I guess, if they have another land. We know they have the Delta. They could snap Gust our K command. No, they can't snap Gust our K command, so we should do it now. So if they want to snap now, snap something, then we can ping the snap with our Wrenn, which is nice. Another Ragavan, which makes playing Ragavan even better. Here, I'll just grab a Swamp. Dash Ragavan. He might Electrolyze it, and I'll just play another Ragavan. And I'm fine with that play. If he wants to shock, electrolyze, then we just play another Ragavan. Might just ambush Viper too. You can go like snap, block Ragavan, bolt Wrenn. Is another option. It does have to deal with the Wrenn. Okay. Giving the opponent plenty of permanents to have to deal with. With Dark Confidant and Ragavan in the deck. I've never played a Jund deck that has been this weak to electrolyze, actually. Spreading Seas, Green Source. Sure. I mean, we've got Wrenn, unless you want to take them off the table. We've also got fetch lands, though, so that doesn't really matter too much to me. It's actually nice to see our opponent tap down some mana. And are they going to miss their land drop? Oof. Alright, so that feels really good. That does not bother me. So here we'll grab the green source tapped. Thanks. Pick up the fetch land. And play Spellbomb. We should have played Spellbomb off our Overgrown Tomb. Counterspell our Spellbomb. That's awesome. Just grows our Goyf. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. So now they've got to answer a lot of permanents. Murktide? Can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ha! Oh my god. That's so sick. Control print screen. Paint. That's so sick. Is this the first time anyone's ever done this? I think so. Bruh, that's so cool. What a good little monkey. What a good little monkey. What could our opponent possibly have to do? Are they just letting us have our fun? They could have Cryptic tap our team, I guess. Let's ulti this Wrenn now. So we don't subject it to getting bounced. And, I mean, they could just have Cryptic tap our team, right? Do I leave back the Murktide Regent because it could block? So let's suppose, we know they have Snap. So they could have Snap Bolt. So they could Snap, block, Bolt, Bolt to stay alive. Murktide says Murktide can block Brazen Borrower and is really hard to kill, or I can send it and just have it be another way to... Let's send the Murktide. They have to have a lot. Yeah, we're just forcing them to have, like, something that I can't even think of. So they can snap bolts the Goyf, or blocks the Goyf and bolts the Ragavan. But then they can't flash in Brazen Borrower. Electrolyze, of course. Okay, so they go bing, ding, ding, but then they still take 5 if they cast Electrolyze. So that's not good enough. Yep. Yep. All right. That was a sweet game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Polo. Cool. Yeah, that was a sweet game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, consider subscribing to the channel. How cool was that? We got to steal this Murktide Regent. Doesn't happen every day, right? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this content, consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, take care.